that? I haven't heard that before. You don't think it was the... Couldn't be the... Maybe it was the... Phone! Let's answer and see. Hello? Hey, it's so good to hear from you. Yeah, me too. Mm-hmm. Same here. Yeah, just trying to do as much scouting as I can from home, too. What? Yeah, I think we could do that. Okay. Well, I'll start today, and then in a few weeks when we can get back together, we can see how you did, okay? All right. Well, thanks so much for calling. It was so good to hear from you, okay? Goodbye. Hey, Japeechen Scouters, Justin here, and I have great news. That was my good friend Brad, the humble barber, on the telephone, and for the last few days, he's been working on a really cool project. He's been building a ship in a bottle, but he's having a problem. He needs to figure out some way to tie it to an anchor so it doesn't float away. So he called me on the phone and he said, "Hey, Justin." And I said, "Hey, Brad." And he said, "Do you think you could teach me how to tie an anchor knot so my ship doesn't float away?" And I said, "Definitely." So today, we're going to learn how to tie an anchor knot together. All right? So this knot is not in the scout book, so you're going to have to follow along with me, but I'll go real slow. So yesterday, I showed you all a contraption I built. It was called the Rope Tying Demonstration Omatic 5000. Well, today, I'd like to introduce you to another contraption. This is called the Rope Tying Demonstration Omatic 5000 Nautical Edition. As you can see, it's shaped like an anchor. Okay, let's get started. Well, we have the rope tying demonstration Omatic 5000 Nautical Edition, but we need something else. I think we need some rope. I know I have some around here somewhere. Let's look. Wait a second. Wait. Well, I didn't know that was in there, but never leave home without it. You know what the Boy Scouts say, be prepared. Okay, let's get started. So first, to tie this knot, you're going to need a hook or something to tie it around. Let's take our rope and put one end behind our shoulder because we're not going to need it. We're going to work exclusively with this end. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to slip it through the hook. Then we're going to bring it up and we're going to loop it around a second time, straight through that hook. Now we're going to bring it up, take it behind the lead piece, around the front, and here's where it gets tricky. We're going to take the two loops we made and slip it right underneath them. So far, you should have a knot that looks like this. Now we're going to take our tail, put it in front of the other rope, and then down through the little hole we made and pull it tight. There we go. That's a perfect anchor knot. Let me spin it around so you can see what the turns look like. Okay, let's take it apart and see if we can tie it together one more time, okay? Okay, so let's take this end that we don't need and throw it behind our shoulder. Now let's take our working end and stick it through our eyelet and bring it up. Then let's take it back through the eyelet a second time. Then let's take it behind the rope, through the two loops we made, pull it tight. Now let's take the short tail and go in front of our other rope. See how we made a little loop here? And let's go right down in that loop like we're going to tie our shoelaces. And then let's pull it tight. And this knot, there we go. Great. Let me turn it around one more time so you can see what the turns look like. Do you all think you could tie a knot like this? If you can, practice for a few days, then post in the comments what you think of this knot. In the future, would you like me to teach you some other knots that are not in the Scout book? I'd be happy to. Okay, well that was enough for today. So let's clean up. Until next time, as I've said before, for the next few weeks while we're stuck at home, remember, stay safe and stay scouting.